Good evening, everybody. It's Ryan and Ryan. Thanks for joining us here at Making It Up As We Go, episode 16. So let's bring everybody in here and check out and see what's going on. So first, we'll bring in Mr. DeHammerquist. How you doing, sir?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing great. We'll bring in Paul Sr. Mr. Corliss. How you doing? And then we got Sean tonight too. Good deal.
Feeling much better.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, your back's doing all right now. Until somebody hit you with another baseball bat.
Yeah. Don't piss off the old lady.
Good times. All right. Well, let's just jump right on into it. Mr. Corliss, what have you been up to this week?
Well, I've been starting on my Christmas challenge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that because there's only 54 days until the start of the 2023 Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge?
Yes. And not only that, but if you look up procrastinator in the dictionary, there's a nice picture of me.
Sure.
Yeah. And
I'll do that tomorrow, Sean.
and also my grandson is getting ready to start his student teaching next week. And so I made him some engraved pencils with his name.
Nice.
On.
Awesome.
I did that on the laser.
Very good.
And there's something strange about your grandson being called Mr. Corliss.
Yeah, I bet you that is kind of weird to get used to, right?
Yeah, it is. So anyway, that's what I've been up to.
Very cool. How about you, Sean? What have you been up to this week?
Oh, actually, it's been pretty interesting. Today was a train show, so I'm a little worn out from that. But throughout the week, it's go ahead.
What train show was it?
This is in Ankeny in Des Moines. It's at the library. There's two train clubs attending this, and actually, let me see if I can get this going. Now let's see if I can present. Am I glitching yet?
No, you seem all right so far.
Share screen. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Tab.
We got time.
Tab. A window. There we go. Share.
There we go. Let's add that. Ooh.
So that's this was Friday. Or Thursday. We set up a day early, and then the guys from Midwest, they set up yesterday. But it's a really cool layout that we've had over 540 people through today.
Wow.
Just to check out all the trains.
That's cool.
That's where I spent my day today.
Yeah.
But then throughout the week, I had a really interesting deal. I had a couple strays come in. They were rough. Oh, poor guys. I mean, they were neglected, really neglected, and I know it just hurt. It hurt really bad to see these. There we go.
Wow! Holy cow!
So I was given two printers, and my OCD kicked in. I was gonna maybe do a little video on, refreshing a 3D printer. I couldn't do it. I had to get these off my bench. I stripped them down, cleaned them, put all the electronics in, put it back together.
Wow, that is
turned out.
That's something right there.
It was scary. But there we go. That's after. Now, one was an Ender 3, one was the CR10. And on the CR10, I replaced the main board with 427. Beautiful board, nice and quiet and smooth. And then I also replaced the hot end with the new hot end and wiring harness and everything. I was loving it. It the quietest printer I've had yet. My daughter walked in and it's like, "Hey, Dad, what you doing?" I said, "I just finished the printer. This thing's beautiful. What you gonna do with it?" "I don't know yet." "Cool. Can I have it?" "Oh." But no, to me, that's awesome. That made me feel good.
Yeah.
So
Well,
she got
they cleaned up really nice.
they turned out really, really nice. There's Izzy with her first print. She's doing sharp, and there is the printer.
So why did they
Cool.
get into be such a bad shape? Like, what was there a reason for it, or were they swimming?
Pretty much swimming in hairspray.
Wow.
There's instead of putting just a really fine, just a squirt and really light, they just like you're spray painting it. You can't do that. And then what happens is you have all that overspray in it, and if you get dirt or dust or anything, it just sticks right to the printer.
Yeah, just
That
takes
was
it right on there.
oh yeah, it needed a shave. It was growing a lot of hair.
Well, it's good that it cleaned
Okay,
up
and then-
pretty decent.
Oh yeah, and to see that right there,
Yeah.
that answer that was perfect. Now on top of that, we had a fallen officer. It was a couple of weeks ago, and I had the Iowa League of Heroes, approach me. I've helped them out. A matter of fact, you've seen the bat signal. I helped assemble the one for Iowa League of Heroes, and I was asked if I would do a special plate. So I went ahead and laser cut this out, and then I'll show you the presentation. This was the presentation, and you can see the light in the
cool.
That's
center.
cool.
That is
So,
really cool.
For the fallen officer, the West Des Moines actually shut off all the lights on the water tower, and we lit it up.
That's
So
awesome.
that was made it extremely hard. And then, last but not least, I made some donation boxes for them. It's been a busy week, as
Yeah.
Batman would say.
Jeez. Yeah, you were definitely busy this week.
It's been a fun, week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, very good. How about you, Paul? What have you been up to?
Oh, broke a bit. So RDZ engravers sent me their 60, 90, and 120 to do a video on. And
Nice.
it was like fun. So put on the 60, cut out this one real quick, and no issues. Went to go try it on brass. Yeah, it just bleh. I was like, fun.
No.
So I got to use it once.
Wow.
But out of all his bits, the 60 has a disclaimer. It's a fragile bit. And I was like, yeah. So the rest of the video will be with the 90 and 120. But he does have a replacement. You don't have to buy the full bit. You can just buy a replacement for it. So
No, that's good.
But I don't know. I'm going to try it out, the 90 and 120, and then compare it to this acrylic and just see if does it even matter,
Yeah, that's good thought on it. Being as shallow as you need to do acrylic, it may not matter at all.
Yeah, I'm even only putting 0.3 millimeters worth of pressure on it now. I used to do a millimeter on my old machine, but on the long mill, it's fine to put that little bit of pressure. And I mean, I've been engraving brass and acrylic and stainless steel this week. So
Nice.
Stainless is a challenge.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see that piece again.
I'm sorry.
Oh, let's see the piece again.
Oh, the acrylic.
Yeah. Now that's the one you said you were going to send me, right?
I'm gonna blow you up a little bit so I can hold on a sec. There you go.
That is just so cool.
Yeah, it looks nice and clean.
Ooh.
Yeah, it does look a lot cleaner. You know, in real life, the lines aren't as blurred. I'm trying to get it.
There you go.
There we are.
Yeah.
My camera keeps wanting to come and go in and out. But yeah, I've always liked those drag bits. You know, I've even done some CO2 engraving, but I still kind of like the drag bit a little bit better. But Phil, I like the laser
Nice.
for Phil. So
Very cool.
Makes quick work of it.
Yeah. See if there's inner pictures for yeah.
It was scary.
Yeah. Well. Speaking of Mr. Sell, as everybody knows, Richard won the Pixel CNC license a couple weeks ago, or last week, whatever it was last week, yeah. And so he got the license from Charlie and the guys, and he sent me an email. I think it was just today. Yeah, today. And he said, I'll read out what he said, and I think Richard was fine with this because he wanted me to share it. He said, I wanted to email you about Pixel CNC software that I won last week before the live stream tonight. When I started looking into the software, I realized I didn't have a post-processor that supported my CNC. So he talked to Charlie and took some G-code from his one of his projects and wrote a post-processor for his Onefinity Buildbotics controller. So I guess that's the one that you have, right, Paul?
Yep.
That's the little
That's
black
right.
box one.
Yep.
He said he's been testing it this week and a second version that he updated on Thursday. He said he's truly impressed with how responsive they were about it. And so that was really cool. So thanks for sharing that, Richard. Much appreciate it. And glad that license went to somebody that's using it and trying it out. And it's good to hear that Charlie was so quick on the move on that for you. So I think that'll help open it up to another group of CNC enthusiasts. So just getting that available for the Onefinity guys since there's such a cult over there.
yeah, Charlie, there was something wrong with one of the spiral outcuts.
Yeah.
And I emailed him, and a day and a half later, he had it fixed.
Wow.
And already re-uploaded, and I was just like, oh, okay, we're, so.
There you go.
Good.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you guys a little bit about my week. It's been a bit crazy elsewise, but mainly today. And as you can see, we have RJ here joining us for a little bit here. Today, we went to ERRF. In case you don't know what ERRF is, it's the East Coast Rep Rap Festival that was in Bel Air, Maryland, which is about 2 hours east of me. And we spent the day there looking at all kinds of 3D printer stuff. It was pretty awesome. We definitely had a good time. And RJ wants to show everybody what he came home with. Here, let me get up here. Yep. Bring it on in here, pal.
It's so heavy.
Yep. RJ came home with an Anycubic Cobra 4.
And 2
That
bags
is
full of random
so awesome.
stuff and stickers.
Yeah, I got what a cool machine. So there's actually a story behind RJ getting this thing, which I'll tell you guys about here in a little bit. But here, go ahead and put that little guy down. So want to thank my new buddy James Bricknell for hooking RJ up with that cool printer. Let me get back up here.
The coolest thing is you don't have to scrub it. Or
Yeah.
clean it.
Came
It's-
straight out of some of his truck.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were there, and there was a lot going on. I in the description to this video, I have a couple of links to some people that I knew was going to be there. I guess I didn't realize how big it was going to be, so like who was it? Grant from 3D Musketeers. He was there, and he had said something about it on his YouTube channel last week or whatever, that he was going to be there. And also Joe from Lost in Tech. I knew he was going to be there. He was the MC of the whole thing. But when I got there and was walking around, we saw a whole lot more, big YouTube 3D printer people than I expected to see. Let me see here. I got to show.
You should have seen like Joe Telling and
We did see Joel, yes, and
Jeff.
RJ got a picture with him.
I got many pictures.
Yeah, we got lots. RJ got lots of pictures with people. Let me blow myself back up here for a second. This isn't the greatest way to show these pictures, but it is what it is on the show.
Wait, can I do it?
Here's. See,
Wait.
hold on a second. RJ, stop.
Yep, that works.
There we go. Nope, that's not going to work out well. You'll have to take my word for it. Oh, that was James.
You can cover your face now.
But that you can't really see, but you if you know anything about 3D printers, you probably can figure out what that shirt is. So RJ got his picture taken with Joseph Prusa.
Oh, cool.
How cool is that?
Hi, Chet.
That's
Yeah, so he got his picture taken with Joseph Prusa, which was
And many
pretty
other
awesome.
famous people.
Yeah. You got your picture taken with Joel and some other people. Uncle Jesse was there. Uncle Jesse was actually instrumental in RJ getting that printer because he introduced me to James, and it was a good time. So I took a bunch of pictures and took some video and stuff like that, and I'll put that all together and hopefully get that out and share it with everybody. But if you ever get a chance to go to something like that and you have any interest in 3D printing stuff at all, you should definitely go. It was well worth it.
Can I say something?
There. You can give me just a second, and you can. Okay.
All right.
Trying to take over my show.
Wait,
But
I'm new. I'm new.
oh yeah, he's the new guy. Same name, different face.
Coming in 2 months.
That's right.
Ish.
So yeah, so it was definitely a good time. We RJ had a good time, I think, right? Did you have a good time? What was your favorite part about it besides the printer?
Probably just walking around and seeing all the 3D print stuff.
Yeah. What about the droids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you probably seen this on YouTube, but some people make these like droids for a living. And then this dude just made the entire inside of it, gears and everything, just made a 3D print.
Yeah.
Just get this out of the way.
Yeah. So there was there's like there was a group of Star Wars droid people there and stuff like that.
It's your R2D2s.
Yeah, a bunch of R2D2s and all kinds of stuff. It was pretty wild. So if you have any interest in any of that type of stuff, it's well worth it. Even the University of Maryland was there, and they were talking about their additive manufacturing degree that they have. There was this one girl that I was talking to about it. She does nano 3D printing, like for implants and stuff like that. I was like, whoa, that is cool.
Just want to share something. If you ever want to go to one of those 3D print
Yeah.
stuff, always bring a pretty detailed thing, because when we were there, I'll probably get the little thing I put on display.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to, especially at this one place, Earth 2023, I actually got 3 votes on what should be the best.
The fresh print of Bel Air.
Yeah, let me actually get that up.
Oh, okay. So, so it's been it was a good day. It's like a 2-hour drive each direction, but not.
It's worth it.
Yeah, when I was talking to one of Joseph the Prusa people, and he brought a whole bunch of people over from, was it Malta? I think is where they're at. Isn't that right? Something like that. Somewhere over in Europe, and he brought a bunch of his people from there over with him. And the one guy I was talking about the plane flight. It's like a 12-hour plane flight. Like, oh, forget that. No, not gonna do it. What else was going on there? Printed Solid had $15 rolls of filament. Pet G and PLA. Oh yeah, he's Czech. That's right. I couldn't remember. So there's they had great deals on some stuff there.
I'm back.
It was pretty wild.
This is
some of the stuff
that came from
some of your swag. You have to show it.
Just to name a few, all of these came from all 3 of these came from the convention.
Yeah. So
and then this thing I put on display.
Yeah, he entered that little guy in
Dragon.
Fresh Prince, which is like
3 votes.
Yeah, he got 3 votes for being cool stuff. And
awesome.
People had 3D printed tchotchkes all over the place. Yeah. So it was good times. Yeah. So.
All these infinite toys.
Yes. So definitely, if you have a chance to go to it, because they do it a couple places different across the country, check it out. I was really impressed with it.
Yeah, and vote for number 20 if you want to vote.
Well, they can't after tomorrow. They can't vote for you.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, head on out.
All
right, good boy.
See you later.
You got it. Hey, close the door for me. There you go.
The chair will be left on me.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, peace out. So, but anyway, yeah, definitely a good time. Check them out. Let's see here. I wanted to mention that last week, of course, me being an idiot, we signed on for the show without me even looking at any of the comments that were out there. So my bad, everybody. We'll definitely make sure that we go through comments that Paul's going to flag for us tonight before we get out of here, because it's not something that I've seen throughout the show until there. So, let's. Paul, you had mentioned you're working on your Gatton Christmas Challenge project already, and we have another sponsor added to the Gatton Christmas Challenge. So already we've had Cody over at Cadence Manufacturing and Design. He's going to be letting us give some Jenny bits to some people here. And then we also now have Mr. Hamilton DIlbeck. He's going to be helping us out with some a file pack from his site, the CNC Elator.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much, Hamilton. Much appreciated. And as more of our sponsors get signed on here, we'll let everybody know. But so thanks, Cody, and thanks, Hamilton, for believing in our fun times that we're having for the Christmas Challenge in 54 days.
If I can interrupt you just for a second, tomorrow night is Hamilton's giveaway on his Maketember.
It sure is.
Right.
Yes, definitely. So Hamilton's last Maketember is over after today, and so tomorrow, I think I saw. I think it's 9 p.m. Is that right?
Yep.
Eastern he's doing his giveaways and all that, and he's got a ton of stuff that he is giving away this time. So it was I mean, he's got CNCs, he's got lasers, he's got bits, he's got, I mean, all kinds of stuff. So definitely check out his channel tomorrow night, and maybe you win something. It'd be kind of cool. But if not, we're still supporting our buddy. So very good. So, all right, let's see here. Let's get into it. The first thing that, I guess after Earth, the next thing that I'd like to talk about is 3D Print General. Are you guys all aware of what's going on with him by chance? No. Okay. So he's a good YouTuber. He's been around for a while. Has 122,000 subscribers as of the other day when I saw his video. And he shows in his videos often parts of pew-pews, but doesn't show how to make them, doesn't give anybody any files, nothing like that. And he actually did pretty recently, maybe a couple months ago, he did like a documentary of where 3D printed weaponry like that has come in the last 10 years, because it's progressed like everything else. So I guess he put out a video a couple days ago, and it said that his channel has now been completely demonetized on YouTube. And the half-assed reason that they have in there was talking about showing people how to make weapons, make pew-pews, and which his stuff doesn't show. But it sounds like the whole ball started rolling because he was over 100,000 subscribers. And when you get over 100,000 subscribers, you get a nice plaque from YouTube. But I guess you have to request it. So he sent in the request, and like 2 days later, he gets a strike for something, like, that there's he had a strike on there, which would take him out of being able to even get this plaque. And then I went to go get that video for the show notes and everything, and you get this.
Oh, no.
They've now wiped out his entire channel, which is insanity. He even said in this video, he's like, "Hey, look, I'm all right. We're demonetized. Poly, whatever filament that he uses. I'm blanking on the name. Poly something. Polymaker, maybe filament.
Oh yes.
They were like, hey, we heard this is happening. We're going to take care of you. We're going to sponsor your channel for whatever you were making off of YouTube. I was like, and he was like, wow, that's cool. You're saving my butt. Appreciate it. And he was going to be okay. He wasn't even saying the word on his channel then. He would spell it out. He's like, I'm not talking about GUNs anymore on this channel. Anything GUN related is, blah. And that's how he was referring to it. And then 2 days later, this.
That's not
wild.
cool.
Absolutely wild. So all the best for him.
I
mean,
was going to scream, you could scream freedom of speech, but it is a privately owned company and they have the rights to do what they want, which really sucks.
Yeah.
Because that was...
It doesn't make any sense. Like, there's so many channels out there that show...
beyond that.
Yeah. Like, and why would this guy get nailed for it?
But was it a bot or was it an actual human?
Human. Because he also tried to he tried to go back and fight it, and they said, nope, this is the final thing. Sorry, nothing we can do about it. You could reapply again for monetization in 90 days or something like that. and
Yeah, but so what about his channel?
well, but now they've wiped out his channel. They did say something in that email to him or something, like how if he tried to put that content on another channel, they would wipe out both channels or whatever. And he's like, you could tell it right away. He was like, nope, we're not going to play that game. We're not going to take food off the family's table and all that stuff. Fine, you don't want it on here, we won't put it on here. And he had already taken down all the videos, but then they came in and slammed the door shut on the whole channel. That's wild. That was a conversation that was going around ERRF today too. People were talking about it. I put his. He still has his website up and stuff. And I don't know if he hosts those videos on his website or not, like his regular YouTube videos. But I saw links on his website last night, so hopefully he comes back and does some stuff. It starts up a new channel or something. But if he does, I'll make sure to keep everybody informed so that we can get him back up and running. He's a really cool dude, it seems. And his reviews on printers and stuff like that, and his videos in general are really well done. So I'd like to see him get back up and moving. So
what's sad is the misconception of 3D printed firearms. If you think about it, like you see the really nice, I'm going to say cool looking ARs and stuff. You can 3D print part of it, but you're not printing the barrel. You're not printing the bolt. There's so much of it you're not printing.
Yeah.
But that's not how they're portraying it, which it sucks.
Yeah. I don't think people understand, or whoever it is over there doesn't understand what the laws are. Yeah. And they're just, throw it out.
But, and I've seen like the little Derringer, but personally, after seeing it, I would not shoot it. Man, it reminds me of a little plastic shrapnel bomb just waiting to go off in your face.
Yeah.
But if I want one, I'll go buy one.
It's interesting that like the whole subject of it and I think it's the engineering side of trying to make that function is cool.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Like, does it need to be everywhere? No. but the engineering behind trying to what a gun can do and what it and how it functions in its propellant of stuff is pretty wild. So that I think it's pretty interesting that they axed that whole channel and had 122,000 subscribers. So it wasn't like he wasn't a draw or anything. Pretty wild. No,
Brian, when you hit 100,000, don't go asking for your plaque.
No. Nope. Don't have to worry about that. So, well, Sean, his name's Sean as well, and I hope he's able to turn a channel around or something. I'm sure maybe next week, maybe we'll see something. Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure he's not going to try to rock a boat for a while, but as soon as he does put something up there and we're made aware of it, we'll put it out there for everybody to join him and get him back up and moving as fast as possible. So, all right. Well, let's get moving on here. So I was talking about this guy here at ERRF. This is I didn't. It was before the show started. This thing was at the ERRF thing. It's the Peopoly Magneto X. This thing is a monster. It is so cool as far as in the new 3D printer is concerned. So they were there, and I was really excited to check it out.
What's the build plate on that thing?
It's 300 by 400. It's got a big build plate. They have it on pre-order for $13.99, I think is what the cost is. what is so neat about it, though, is that there's no belts. It's magnetically driven.
I did not catch that.
It is
Really?
so cool. I was talking to the guys up there at ERRF about it, and this thing, it flies. It can do up to 800 millimeters a second. It's heavy. I didn't try to pick it up or anything, but you can tell it's substantial when you're looking at it. The guy was standing there as he's talking to me. He's leaning over, pushing on it because it even slowed down to, I don't know what he had it slowed down. He didn't have it going full speed because it was rocking the table so bad. Like it was just flying around, just going. He had to trying to hold it to get it to even be steady, that it wasn't going to go, that the table wasn't going to go toppling. But still, I mean, it was all over the place. It was wild. But man, it looks so nice. It's so wild to watch that thing move and not see any belts or anything.
That's your competition for the bamboo.
That thing is
price-wise?
competition for anything. I think at $1,300, you should not buy a bamboo carbon. You should buy this thing because it was sure there's no multi-color thing on it yet, I guess, but that was cool. If I was going out and just picking one at random, I'd pick that thing. It was neat. No, it'll be interesting to see how well it runs long term. But they even I have a picture of it. They're like, do not put your electronic devices anywhere near this thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
So it's like a little portable CAT scan, huh?
Yeah, it was humming. But just how much it was violent on that table. But that video is down in the description too, man. Go check it out just to see what it is, and like their promo video for it. It's everything that video says it is. It's pretty sweet. So, all right, let's see here. Do we have any comments or anything we need to get to?
No, I got about 4 tags started there if you want to go through them.
Okay, let's go check them out real quick. Oh, okay, yes. Broke a Slim Jenny last week. Good thing he ordered 2 replacements, got them quickly. Heck yeah. I hope you used your Maketember promo code and or Maketember 2023 and save 10% on them. That promo code is only good through the end of the day today, so get on there. Oh, so Mr. Schuster was.
Yeah, did you see that?
Decided to dive several inches into a drum he was working on. Oh, but the big Jenny B still looks good as new. Heck yeah. Nice. Man, I wonder what. Rob,
He's got a photo. Here, let's see if I can find it. It put a heck of a hole in the side of it. I'd be crying. Just to get it to where he got it, and then to have it dive.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, if you look for that, I'll we'll come back over here to it. Let's see here. What's Harry saying? Harry says, Google OpenSCAD. Have over 100 STL files on Thingiverse and printables. Nice. All right. Very good. Definitely check that one out. And let's see here. John says, it's great to see a young man interested in something other than just video games. Yeah, pretty soon it'll definitely be something other than video games. If it's got tits or wheels, it's trouble. Very good. Very good. So, all right. Well, we'll check back in here with the comments here in a few. Were you able to find that, Sean?
Right there.
Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Oh,
It's, that hurts just looking at it.
Whoa.
Rob, I feel for you, brother.
Yeah.
Because it looks like
Holy
he's got
cow.
most of the work done.
That is brutal. Ooh, man. But look at that Ginny bit. That's just testament. Kane's
yeah.
Manufacturing Design.
Totally
Get
solid.
yourself some Ginny bits. Whew. Man.
Oh, yeah,
Losses
Cody's
in.
in. By the way, Cody, thank you. That little the 1/8 inch, the little Jenny, she's been just cutting like a dream. Just some good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have said some bad
I bet.
words too.
Oh yeah.
Oof, that is nasty.
That's rough.
Jeez, that's too bad. Epoxy inlay. Good deal.
That's why
Well,
they're different colors.
Thank goodness there's more wood.
Epoxy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. All right, let's see here. The next one I wanted to talk about was I was actually supposed to bring this up last week. I felt really bad that I didn't. I don't. So last week there was a moment where I was like, I think there was something else that I was supposed to be talking about this week and couldn't remember what it was. It was this one. I don't know why, but I didn't upload the picture to it and get to it. But we're tomorrow's October, so we need to start making some Halloween crap. Aquavitale, Vita. I can't say it right, but Aquavitale Woodworks did this cool pumpkin lantern. And he walks you through how he does it and everything. It's really a neat process on what he did because it's all what you call it epoxy, like the inside of the eyes of the pumpkin and stuff like that. That's all epoxy, and so then he cuts out all the slats and everything, and puts them into this lantern. And a really cool project, and I think it's definitely worth a check out and give you some ideas and stuff like that on what's going on out, something different that somebody's trying. Pretty.
I like the idea. It lights up the epoxy, so
yeah. So it's all still solid. You don't have to worry about birds flying in there or something like that. And
bees uses the light.
Yeah, when the lights turned off, it all kind of goes back to one color almost, and so you don't really even see the jack-o'-lantern until you turn the light on. So it was a cool project. So definitely check that thing out. Let's see here, and then there was two on here that we're looking at. One was from JT Makes It. It was a cool coin sorter made by with his laser cutter, and it was a pretty neat process on making that and like how you figure out how to make it sort the coins. I don't know. I thought it was neat. So, and then Ravens Minis. I didn't get to watch this one yet, but I skimmed through a few bits of it and wanted to go back to it. And I also like Harry Potter, so wanted to check this thing out. So
she did a great job. I watched that all the way through. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, from the bits of it that I saw so far, I was like, man, this is pretty sweet. I like this, and so I'm glad it turns out well. I'll be going back to check that thing out fully here.
Yeah, she makes a door frame and everything at the it turns out really good, really good.
Yeah, a lot of her projects seem to be like Harry Potter inspired or whatever. And when I ran across that, I was like, oh, that's a cool project. So
And she has a lot of good painting tips and stuff as well.
yeah,
You pick up on those. I was more interested in her cutting out each one of those little, thou shall not do magic in after hours, whatever. I was like, how is she going to attach them? Because I've used Hodgepodge before, and I wasn't sure exactly, but she just glued them on. So
yeah, very cool. Yeah, I'm going to definitely watch that one tomorrow morning. I was hoping to watch it today, but ended up being gone a lot longer than what I thought it would be. Good deal. Scorchworks. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. CNC lithophane. Oh, that reminds me that something that when I put out this video of stuff that I saw today, one of this guy he didn't have it with him, but he had some stuff that he had made with it. His 3D printer has a Z height of 5 feet.
Wow.
What?
5 foot. Yeah.
Is it a bed slinger or?
No, I think it was the Delta printer.
Okay.
Or maybe it was a bed slinger. I'm trying to remember. He didn't have the printer there with him, but he had like a paper up on the wall that had specs on it, and it had an outline of it on there. I want to say it was one of a Delta printer, but actually now I'm thinking it might have been a more of a bed slinger style or something like that. He makes a big lithophane that I'll show you. I have a picture of that's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. But I'll put it in that video, so it'll be pretty neat. But, man,
there's someone who just did a 10-foot. Emily Engineers.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that was popping up on my feed. I hadn't checked it out yet, but after seeing what I saw today, I'm definitely going to check that thing out and see what was going on. Yeah. Whew. I don't know how well it would work like at that height, but there was some but it evidently does. But
you're gonna have to reinforce. From what little I watched, they were like, yeah, we had to reinforce a lot of places to get it to just be stable.
Yeah,
as high once you get higher and higher.
Jeez.
Now that reminded me, there's a couple out there, a young lady, and she took a bed slinger and then extended 10 feet and attached it to her ceiling in her shop so it could go up 10 feet.
Huh.
The only thing is, of course, the higher it got, the more wobble, and you can see it kind of looked cool in its own, but yeah, it was a tall printer. Bed slinger, I can see would be.
You think it would need to be like a Core XY machine to be anywhere near stable to do something that tall?
Yeah.
Now I've seen where they've taken the Ultimaker, and they flip the head upside down, and then they mount it to a track and they run it up the track. That I can see because the head's moving, and the whole unit is climbing the track.
Wow.
That's probably 4 or 5 years ago I saw that.
Oh, that was one thing that was also there. There was a 2013 Ultimaker, one of the laser cut wood 3D ones. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was talking to the guy about that. Evidently, you can still get the plans for those out there.
They're all over.
Yeah.
Like the original Cupcake, I think those are still out there too.
Yeah. It was fun. There a lot of learning happening today. We picked up some filament and got some samples of filament, and RJ, you saw he got all his little tchotchkes.
That's cool.
It's like, dude, now you got your own printer now. You can just make all this crap at home. Oh,
You can't beat that. When the kids love it, I find that exciting. I think that's so cool.
yeah. He when I asked him if he wanted to go, he wasn't. I wasn't really expecting him to want to go, and then so when we were going down there today, I was like, man, we're driving 2 hours. We're probably going to be there for 2 hours and then drive back 2 hours. But he ended up having such a good time that, I mean, we were there for good 5.5, 6 hours altogether.
Okay.
Roaming around. Somebody had like a couple of people. Gloop was there, the 3D printed Gloop. They had a chair that they bring to all of the shows that they do. And so hundreds and hundreds of people have sat in this stupid chair that is like all glooped together, pieces put together and stuff like that. There's another company, I forget what it was right offhand, but they they brought a chair that they printed as well. And it was a really, like, I was talking to the guy about the machine that they built it or that they used to print this chair out with. And they can print this chair in a 55 hours, I think is what he said.
Oh, wow.
And it's like a 3mm nozzle, and they're printing 2 millimeters at a time or something like that. I mean, it was wild. It was one of these big pellet machines, so that you just feed the PLA pellets right into it. And, pretty cool, but a lot of fun.
Well, I hope to see pictures of the layer lines in your video.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was. You'll see it. Well, if that picture turns out, I did took a picture of the boy sitting in it, and it was pretty neat. It was good times.
What about I know you had the marble one in the. Did he end up taking it? I know he said he wasn't sure what he was going to do.
Yeah, he ended up not bringing it because he was afraid it wouldn't survive getting there. But they did have a board that was set up, and it had a whole bunch of magnetic marble track pieces on it. And like RJ, he played on that thing for a while. I mean, there's kids there all the time, like trying to make different marble runs and stuff like that. So it was pretty neat. It wasn't what Joe wanted it to be, but it was still pretty cool. I think it was nice that the kids could mess with it and stuff like that. They had some big giant robot out back, and you could pull. You do a tug of war with it. I mean, there's no way you're gonna outdo this thing because it was it looks like it came from like a car factory, But it had I guess a sensor on it that would tell you how much force was being applied trying to pull it. And so a bunch of people would put on these big helmets. They had like oversized Mandalorian helmets or a Lego head helmet. And then there's like there's one from Halo, stuff like that. And they put these helmets on and then go try to see how hard they could pull against this robot. That was pretty neat.
So which helmet did you wear?
Well, I didn't do it. No. I knew there was no way you're going to beat that robot, so I don't even need to try. It was funny, like at the end, like when the guy's like done, everybody's starting to give up. You can see that they're pulling less and less hard. The robot just goes, everybody's over, and you see everybody just go. So yep, that robot that thing's heavy. You're not moving it. So, good times. All right, well, I think it's about time that we roll out of here for the evening. Let me just check and make sure we didn't forget anything this week. Nope, that looks like about it. So
Smash that like button.
We would definitely appreciate it. And remember, if you need to go get any Ginny bits tonight, There's only one way that you can get this sticker, and that's by putting Maketember 2023 in the as a coupon code, and you save 10% over there at Cadence Manufacturing Design. And thank you again to Cody and Hamilton so far for being our two of our sponsors for the Gatton Christmas Challenge.
You guys rock.
We got 54 days until it starts. So start working on something now. You can post a video anytime between the 24th of November, 23rd of November, and 24th of December. So get that done. All right, party people. Well, everybody, I hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy it. Have a great Sunday. September's over already. I don't know. This year's just moved. This is crazy. But Paul, you got anything else you want to talk about?
Nope, I'm good.
No? How about you, Paul? Anything?
No, I'm good.
All right. Sean?
I see you really like Star Wars. DS9 is cool.
It's the best.
It's good times, that's for sure. All right, party people. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Making It Up As You Go. And we'll be back next week and some fun and shenanigans.
By the way, Dave, we missed you, buddy.
Oh, is Dave out there?
Oh, probably. I'm just sitting back chilling.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mr. Gatton's usually out there somewhere. So
go check out his camper.
Oh yeah, that's looking good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that video just dropped.
Oh, did he put the video out? I didn't
or he said it was coming out. He posted a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was out yet, but
gotcha. All right. Well, we'll talk about it more next week. So, all right, people, have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us. Peace out.